Hey, Trey Booth here with another educational insights vlog from Five Plan Partners. In today's topic, I'm going to talk about the strength of corporate America's balance sheet versus Uncle Sam's balance sheet in the Treasury. We're hearing a lot more talk lately about the rise in debt in the U.S., both consumer, corporate, and governmental debt. So we felt like it's important for us to dig under the numbers and see where does corporate America stand, because yes, while consumer debt and Treasury debt will have an impact on the market, the most direct impact on stocks from bonds is when corporate America's debt level gets out of hand. And so our friends at Strategas provide us with a lot of good charts and details here that we want to show you. And the first one here shows the maturity range of S&P 500 debt. And what this is each year indicates what percentage of debt outstanding do those companies have to pay off or refinance. And so what that means is if you have to pay it off or refinance, if rates are higher, then when you go to refinance it, just like a mortgage, you have to pay that higher debt. And what you'll see here is that while there are certain years are bigger than others, no single year is higher than 10%. So there's no maturity wall or large refinancing boom happening in corporate America. They've done a good job of spreading that risk out, and so a lot less rate sensitive. Compare that to this next chart, which is the U.S. Treasury debt, and you'll notice almost 35% of U.S. Treasury debt is due in the next 12 months. That makes the U.S. Treasury a lot more rate sensitive. And so as interest rates high and we have to refinance our debt, we're refinancing at ever higher rates. Corporate America is not really dealing with that at nearly the same level. A third chart that I felt like was helpful was seeing how much the debt cost is over how much revenue, because what's important, it's important to know how much you owe, but what's even more important is how much you owe versus how much you make. And so you can see here that currently the U.S. government owes about 7.5 times what it brings in revenue. Compare that to corporate America. The S&P 500 companies owe 0.38% against their revenue. And so while the difference there is extreme, what's important to us is what we're watching is that ratio rising for corporate America? And if it does in a higher interest rate environment, that may give us some pause or concern about the percentage of the amount of revenue that companies are having to spend on paying down debt versus innovating, hiring, and growing. And so this is a very important ratio that we're watching right now in this current interest rate environment and with inflation. I hope you found this information helpful. Please reach out to us if you have any questions. We'd love to talk about it with you. Other than that, have a great day.